I am out today at Bean Point, just over yonder there. Right over there is Tampa Bay. So I'm on a beach that's not necessarily very popular for the swimmers. It's not really a swimming beach. It's really strong currents out there. It's really more known for its fishing. However, this is probably one of the most popular spots to watch the sunset here in the Tampa Bay area. So I do know that we get plenty of traffic here, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that all these birds here are hiding the booty or protecting the booty. Anyway, we're gonna get metal detecting. I've already got a spot here. Good morning. How you doing, sweetheart? Hopefully you slept better than I did. So I've already got a spot here marked out. I've been waiting for about 5 minutes now to get going. So now that you're here, I'm gonna flip the camera around, get you set up, dig this target, and we'll start looking for stuff here on the beach. I've got Rob back there from the Next Scoop Adventures. He's just starting out on YouTube. Really nice guy. He's already one ring and one earring in, and we've been here for about 45 minutes or so. I've only got a nickel. I need some catching up to do. So without further ado, let's flip this bad boy around and get rolling. All right, so that is the Gulf of Mexico out there. Very, very, very wavy today. We've got storms offshore. So we're not getting in the water today, but then again, I never do. And then again, there's Tampa Bay over there, back in that area there. And then close your eyes, because there is the sunrise right there. So, all right, let me get you on my chest here and we'll get you going. We'll get going. So I'm gonna do what I usually do. I'm gonna flip you around and bring you up as I come across some stuff here. So bear with me while I get you set up. Make sure you guys can see what's going on. Make sure I can see what's going on, and then we'll have a good time, hopefully. All right, so like I said, I've already marked the spot here. As you can see, X marks the spot right here. It's a 1920. I find most of my silver at 19. Silver jewelry, rings and necklaces, things like that. So we're gonna start off with a solid 19. I mean, look at that. It touches 20. Now, before I dig this, actually, let me show you something else as well. I almost didn't want to metal detect here because this area is really, really sanded in. If you look at that lip there, where the smooth sand meets the rough sand, that was all pushed in last night, over the past few days, because we've had some really bad storms here. And the entire walk from my car, which is about a quarter of a mile to a half a mile, it's a pretty far walk. I was in almost knee-deep water. That's how much water got pushed on here last night or over the past few days. So pickings might be a little slim here, but we're gonna try and see what we can come up with. So let's dig this 1920 here. See what we get. Now, I'm not even recording this on my GoPro. So here we go. We're going to get a little shaky here, but we already know how that goes. Apologize for the shaking. And of course, I don't record it. And look at what I got here. Good night. Son of a biscuit. Oh, it's got turtles on it. Look at this ring, folks. Man. Of course, I don't turn on my GoPro camera. Wow. I told you, I find most of my jewelry in the 19 range. Whenever I see a solid 19, I get really freaking excited. And this is why. From my experience with my Equinox, if it's a solid 19, no bounce, I mean, it bounces to 20s very, 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 very infrequent. It's gonna be jewelry. I don't see any markings on here, so I'm thinking it's gonna be costume. But I won't know till I get home. But check that out, man. That's cool. Look at those little turtles. That is freaking dope. There we go. Blow the sand out of there. Check that out, guys. That's not a bad way to start my day. Heck yeah. My daughter's going to love this thing. Faux show. All right, put this in my pouch and let's get this show on the road, folks. Again, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Sandy Sunday Beach Metal Detecting. Here we go. Bring you up and let's go for a walk. We're gonna walk this line where all the sand was pushed in. We're gonna walk it, and hopefully you can see the water. Oh, there go all the birds. See ya. The guy out here with his camera just scared them all away. So that was fun. Yep. I've left those birds there for the last 45 minutes. I didn't bother them. I wasn't gonna bother them. This guy comes walking right up with a camera. I guess he said, screw the birds. So hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I know it's Sunday. It's the last day before Monday. And we all go back to work. And we all dread going to work, don't we? So like I said, I'm going to work this line first. I want to get to the point where most people hang out. And then when I find a target, I'll spiral out. I'll spiral out when I find a target. Coffee, tea, or whiskey, whatever you're drinking this morning, hopefully you're enjoying it, hot or cold. All these birds. Where's the booty at, birds? Show me the booty. Hopefully you guys can see these birds. Pretty cool. Yeah, I know that once I get to the point, I should find some targets, because this is a very, very, very popular beach for sunsets. Found a lot of bottle caps, so I do know that people are here drinking and having a good time, and that's all it takes to drop some stuff. But that's cool, man. My first find was a ring. I had that sand scoop sitting next to that X marks the spot for about 20 minutes. Because I didn't want to dig it. I wanted to have a good tone to start off the day with. And, I dug up a bunch of bottle caps and I dug up a nickel. But when I saw that 19 no bouncing, I was like, yep, I'm just going to leave this right here. How cool is that? What a way to start my day. All right, we go down here to the wet. Oh, here we go. We got a 24 here. Let me bring you down, turn on my cameras, and we'll get rocking and rolling. All right, so let's put you here. All right, so where is that? Here it is. 24, 25. Saying it's pretty deep. Let's find out. How deep is it? Now this is really sanded in here, so it could be pretty deep. That did it. All right, time for some shaky, guys. Sorry about that. What we got here? What might you be? Dime. You are a dime. Can't tell how old you are, though. But I'll take that. Nice. Who's the one that says that? It's a dime. It's a dime. Take it all the time. I think that's Fun with Jim. He's the one that does that. Dime, I'll take it all the time. Love that guy. All right, see you on the next target. All right, so if this is your first time watching my Sandy Sunday live streams, I am out here recording a video. So you will hear me talking to my camera and going off topic and things like that. So that is why. So bear with me as I create content for YouTube, for later reproduction, and for you live and right here. All right, we're gonna go down the water, and then I'm gonna walk around. Because the sand has been pulled out of here. So it's been pulled out and pushed up. So it should expose stuff, hopefully. I don't know. We're gonna take a walk and find out. Now I am walking a little fast just because I'm trying to get somewhere. Once I get there, I'll slow down and tighten up my swing. There's a lot of exposed black sand down here that I want to hit. almost there. I don't know if you can see it, but behind that dune there is the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Should be back there. Should be right over there if you could see it. I don't know. Hard to tell. But all right, so we're at the point. I'm gonna go wrapping around the point, but I want to get to where the sand is. Everything was pushed. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk this line where all the sand was pushed in and met the sand that wasn't pushed in. But either way, this is a very sanded in beach. So I'm not very optimistic. I found that ring and I think that's probably gonna be the highlight of my day, but you never know. And let me go so I can see the chat. Let me try that. So now I can see the chat today. If you guys don't mind, I'll keep you on the sand so I can see the chat. Hopefully I can respond with you guys, because I don't expect to be too many hot targets here. How are you doing today? Hopefully everybody slept well. I didn't get any sleep last night. I almost fell asleep on the way here in my truck. That's how tired I was, or still am. Wow, this is really sanded in. All right, we're gonna come down here to where the sand was pulled away in the wet. It is very sanded in. So we're gonna spend a lot of time down here in the wet. Hopefully we can find something down here. But there's the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Right over there. It connects St. Pete, Tampa area to Manatee County, Bradenton area, and Sarasota and so on. So, but I'm just gonna swing here and hopefully you guys can see stuff, the water and the sounds. I'll let you enjoy it and I'll swing for a bit. All right, so we got a 15 here. Everything here is super deep. I think I'm gonna have to turn my sensitivity up. Let me do that. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. All right, so we're gonna dig this. I don't even know where to begin. We'll start right there. Get a nice little scoop first, and then we'll go in for the big boy. Oh, look at that. Is it in there? No. Huh. Where'd it go? Anybody know? It's still down here. Interesting. There we go. Everything is so deep. Super, super deep. All right, we got a 15 out of the hole. 15 out of the hole, folks. Let's go find it. Where are you? I just felt you. There you are. Your fishing weight. Fishing weight out of the hole. 15. All right, that was deep. Fishing weight. So I am going to apologize to you guys on the live stream now. There's going to be a lot of bouncing here because of the amount of digging that I have to do to get to these targets. They're so deep. So, and I was going to put you on my head today, but I was having trouble connecting my GoPro to the phone Wi-Fi. I got to figure out how to do that out in the field. Oh, here's a 20. Here's another 19, 20. Everything is so deep. This is going to be a long day. $20.21. Very deep. What else is new? $19.20. See this? Yowza. Yowza bowza. I got multiple targets here. That's my problem. There's multiple targets here. That's why I don't know whether I'm coming or going, folks. Jeez. That's now for 35. This is going to be a long day. I don't know that I'm going to live stream all of this, but I'll keep you here for a little while. But if I'm going to be digging holes like this, I'm already committed. So it's not like I cannot dig this thing. I'm already committed. I might actually leave this beach. I don't feel like digging all this. That's a can. I just heard it crunch. What the heck? There it is. Whatever this blue thing is right here. What is that? A bottle top. All that for a Bud Light bottle top. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to keep you guys on here long. I mean, I'll stick around for a little while. Maybe I'll get a shallow target or two or something, but this is the kind of day it's going to be right here. All right. Oh boy, I just dug a hole to China. Jeez Louise. All right, let's keep it moving. We are sanded in today, boys and girls. My goodness. I might go back over to the main beach where I started this because there's like 5 feet of sand here. Let's do that. We're gonna slow stroll back to the main beach. Yeah, but this is where everybody hangs out. This is where I want to be. But it's just so much sand here. I mean, let me show you, just to give you a reference. Look at all of this sand. Yeah, I'm going to the main beach. This is going to be a waste of time. I'm literally 2 feet, at least, of sand that was pushed in. or last night or the night before from all the storms we've had here. So I'm gonna walk back to the main beach where it wasn't as sanded in, and we'll see. And you're gonna bounce a little bit because I'm putting a little motor in my steps so I can get there, because I don't want to waste any more time than I've already wasted. So, hey, that's crazy. I guess if I'm going to walk back, I might as well walk back the push-in line. All right. So I'll overlap the push-in line. I'm walking fast. I'm not swinging tight. I'm trying to get somewhere. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to where Rob started, and we'll go the opposite direction of where he's going. So this side here is the point. This is where, like I said, people come here, they hang out, they watch the sunset. So there really isn't any houses over here, at least not, they don't have walking sand paths to get here. You have to literally get onto the beach and then walk all the way around to get over here. So the access to this spot for people isn't that good. But where Rob started, if I head south of him on the beach, that's where all the houses are and that's where the town starts. So you've got a lot more activity, and I don't know if you can see it now, but there's a lot more people on the beach down there than there are over here. And that's because of the ease of access onto the beach. So like I said, we're gonna go where Rob started and head south. And hopefully we can scalp some stuff, considering we're sanded in. And there's a solid 13, but let's keep going because that's gonna be a bottle top. But it's a good sign. Just walking, banging out targets. One every 9,000 steps. So, let me introduce you guys to Rob real quick. Nice guy. Check him out. The Next Scoop Adventures. Like I said, he's just getting started on YouTube, so he's not really well known. His editing is way better than mine. The guy does really well with his editing. But let's say hi. Here's Rob from the Next Scoop Adventures.
Not up in the seaweed. What's up, gang?
So give him a check.
Let's see what's in this pile of seaweed right here.
Is that where your target is?
Make sure that's it. Yeah. Oh no, here it is right here. That's in here. I was getting the scoop.
So that's another thing, guys. When you're metal detecting and you got seaweed, make sure you check it, because I mean, nothing really heavy is going to get stuck in there. You'll get a lot of pull tabs, bottle tops, but necklaces and things like that will get wrapped in there. So don't be afraid to go get your feet a little dirty and swing over the grass. All right. Oh, that's Rob, folks. Check him out. Next Scoop Adventures. We're going to go down. Hey, Rob, where did you start? Is this where you started right here?
Hang on a second. I thought it was in that grass. It felt like it. Plus it's real small.
Yeah.
You know where that lady is right there in the gray?
Yeah.
And work that way? That'd be a good starting point.
Thanks, bud. All right. We're going to walk. All right, so I already left his grid spot. Oh, there it is. There's more grids here. All right, we're going to start right here. Hi, birds. Bye, birds. All right, let's do this, guys. We're gonna find a target, hopefully, and then when I find a target, I'm gonna spiral out. And we got an 8 here. Solid 8. Turn on my camera. Get that going, bring you guys down. All right, let's see what we got here. Solid 8, it's actually not too deep. 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Let's give it the old college try here, guys. 5 through 8, still holding on to that 8 more than anything, which is good. Let's see. Again, we're sanded in here, so there's no such thing as getting it on the first scoop, or sometimes probably not even the second scoop. We're down there. I'm gonna come from a different angle though. That did it. All right. We're a solid 8 out of the hole, folks. Solid 8 out of the hole. Let's get it. What are we working with here? What is this? Foil. Ratsaroni. Come on, Tony. Whoop. Let's see. What did I get smoked by? Fireball. Come get some. Yeah, all right. Well, that's how that goes. Those tones are nice to dig them until you find out what it is. And then they're not so nice. But looks like everything's going to be at least 6 to 8 inches deep at the very minimum here. So bear with me. I'm going to keep on walking down. Let's see if we get anything down here. So it drops down. I mean, from where I'm standing down, I'd say that's a good 4 feet. It drops down slow. It's a slow, gradual slope. I might actually even get my feet wet just because of how much this thing slopes down. There's black sand. I don't know where to keep you guys. There's a 4. You can find it. That's the worst. I just ran across a 4, but because I don't have my headphones on, it's so loud, it takes a minute for my ears to process it, and then by the time I look down, I'm already gone. Let me try from a different angle. I don't want to pass up a 4. There we go. I heard a little blip. No? Come on. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to pass up a 4. That's horrible, but it is what it is. I guess I just gotta look down at my screen now instead of waiting for the tone to pop through. This is probably a good day to wear my headphones, because I don't think you guys are gonna be able to hear the tones anyway. Here we go. That's going to be a pull tab, but we're going to dig it anyway because the pickings are slim here. Hello, everybody in the chat. Sorry I'm not chatting away. I'm trying to keep you guys from staring at the sand the whole time. So I do apologize. I do see you all in here. Thank you for joining me this early Sunday morning for my weekly Sandy Sunday metal detecting live stream. I really do appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. And hopefully I don't talk too much, and hopefully you enjoy the sights and the sounds. So that's why I do it, more for the sounds. Pull tab. Alrighty. Oh, there's a 4. Where'd you go? No, homie. No. Where'd you go? I know you're here. Wow, really? Man, that's my second 4 that I lost. Here. That's not a 4, but that's going to be a bottle top, but we'll dig it. But I want that 4. This is my first time metal detecting at a beach that's sanded in. Like I've always watched guys on YouTube and everybody talking about how if a beach is sanded in, don't go metal detecting there, yada, yada, yada. And until you experience, oh, there it is. Until you experience being on a sanded in beach, I'm going to have to agree with everybody. Don't do it. Do not do it, because every hole that you dig is going to be to China. To China. So, yeah, this will be the last time I dig anything. Well, not any. I mean, I'm here for the day. I'm not going anywhere for a couple more hours. But this will be the last time I come to a beach, realize it's sanded in, and stay. I will not be staying at a beach that's sanded in ever again. All right, so I got a couple targets here. One of them was a 10. Let me mark this one off real quick. So we're gonna go here with that one. Thought I saw a 10 over here. There it is. There's a 9. We're gonna dig this one first. What else do I have over here? So this push-in line is gonna be my friend. We're gonna go for a walk today, guys. I've already decided now that what I'm gonna do, and let me just do something here because I'm curious. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna walk the push-in line where all the sand came in last night. We're just gonna walk it, and hopefully all these targets that get pushed in stop right here at the top, and I can benefit from a sanded in beach. So always be looking for an opportunity to increase your find rate. Always. Because if you're just blindly digging and not paying attention, you're going to be digging a lot of holes to nowhere, or you might not be digging holes at all. So I've got 3 targets here that I'm going to dig. Hopefully one of them's good. This is ringing up a 15 through 17. It's in the scoop. Sorry for the shake, guys. Here we go. All right, so there's a Rona Extra. Oh, look at that. I got clamshelled. I got 2 of them together. How about that? I got 2 of them together. Let's see, is there anything good inside? Maybe there's like a golden ring. No, nothing inside. Okay. All right, so we'll fill this hole in a second. I want to get these other 2 targets out. So here's a 16 solid. Solid 16 here. Now it's a 14 through 16, so I'm thinking it's going to be another bottle cap. I don't know, it's not bad. It's not bouncing like one, but it's got bottle cap written all over it for sure. But I want to get to that 9. There's a 9 right here. Oh my God, that sounds so good. Whoa, this just turned into a 9-10 now. You guys seeing that? That just turned into a 9. Oh no, now it went back to 1812. Boy, these holes. I don't know. We'll keep digging this hole here. Maybe that did it. Oh yeah, 16 out of the hole. Let's see. It's a bottle cap, Corona. It's a Corona. All right, we got a Corona here. All right, let's go get this 9. Let's do this, please. Oh, that's a solid 10. Solid 10. Oh boy, here we go. Solid 10, no bounce. I guess from this angle, it was a 9. It was a 9 from the other angle. Here we go. Good juju, give me good juju. Oh, it just popped out of the scoop and landed on my, it popped out of the scoop and landed on my coil. It's foil. Come on, man. These things sound so good. It's a condom, great. It's empty, thankfully. Yikes, that's nasty, but good on you for protection. Man, come on. Well, at least it was just a wrapper and not the actual balloon. Oh, man. All right, we'll fill in these giant craters and then we'll get moving. But yeah, I'm gonna walk the push-in line. I'm not gonna deal with anything else. Seems like this is where I'm finding most of my targets. I found that ring here on the push-in line, you know, just after it. So I'll go down on the push-in line and I'll swing over it. I'll overlap the push-in line and the non-push-in line, I guess. I don't know what to call it. All right. That's a nice high tone. Come get some. Hopefully you guys can hear that. That's a nice high tone, 25, 24. And it's not deep because it's outside the push-in line. Outside the push-in line. Sounds like a coin. It sure is a coin. It's a crusty dime. Can't tell the year on it yet. You see a year? No. I can't see the year. 2002. 2002. All right. Let's keep it moving, folks. We're doing all right. Considering this beach is sanded in. Got a ring, a nickel, 2 dimes, a condom wrapper. Yeah, I'd say we're doing well. I will be back here if any of these storms over the next 2.5 months during hurricane season, if anything blows through the bay, I will be coming back here as this gets all ripped back out into the Gulf. I know that storm season is at its peak here in another day or two, and they're just getting fired up out there off the coast of Africa, so we'll see. I don't want any to come over this way, but you know, that's just a reality that we live in. It's going to happen. So if it does, I'll be back here for sure. Because there's a lot under here, I know it. There's a 12. 13. Sounds pretty low tone, but that's because it's deep. So 13. You know, let's just start digging the hole to China here. Let's start digging. it's a 12. Is it in there? It is. It's a, what do we got here? Solid 13 out of the hole. Solid 13 out of the hole, folks. Where are you? There it is. That's a pull tab. Pull tabber out of the hole. I want to sing, but there's people right behind me doing a photo shoot. They looked at me when I was crazy when I started digging right here. But that's okay. It's the price you pay to be on a public beach. But I'll be out of their way in a minute. Unless they want to take a picture with me. That's cool too. There's another 13. We're going to keep going. I want to give these guys their privacy. Let them do their thing. Jeez, 13's everywhere. All right, I'm digging the next target. I'm out of their way because they're trying to take pictures with the Gulf in the background, and I was kind of getting in their way, and I don't want to be disrespectful, so I left those two targets there for that very reason. So if you're watching this live stream and that button, that red button on the bottom right corner of your screen is still red, I would ask that you please consider turning it gray. By simply subscribing to my channel, you would help me out tremendously. And then also there's a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the middle of the page there. You can hit that thumbs down button all day, but I'd prefer if you hit the thumbs up button. If you don't want to do anything, that's fine too. Just being here is more than enough for me, and I appreciate that, so thank you. All right, we're gonna spin around here. I really want to get down in that wet. I got squirrel brain today, guys. I'm sorry, but I just wasn't prepared for this Sanditon Beach. This is a lesson that I've got to learn from, and I'm learning right now that this isn't fun. And it's not fun at all. Let's check this out for a little bit. I'm going to take a minute to relax my legs, take a break, and I'll leave you to watch the water. Hey Leanne, hey Outdiver. I can see the chat now, so if you guys want to rattle some stuff off while I got you pointing at the water, I can see everybody. Hey, good morning, Just Be Cool. Thanks for joining in here this morning. I appreciate you. This is not swimming weather, folks, or swimming waters. At least not here. And I don't mean because of the waves. I mean, there's parts of the world where they have big waves and it's great for swimming. But the current just beyond these waves here are incredible. And it's about 80 to 100 feet deep really quick. So don't do it. All right, let's start walking back here. Let's start walking, and I'm gonna hit the wet. And they're done with their photo shoot, so now I can actually go back up to, let me rinse off my coil. It's a little, get all that sand off the top of it. All right, so now that they're gone, I can go back to where I wanted to detect. So we're gonna do that. And I just got water in my detector, so now it's heavy. But I got the sand off the top, just so I can put more on it. So that makes a lot of sense. I got squirrel brain today. Holy smokes, did you hear that? That was loud. Boy, that'll wake you up, won't it? Jeez Louise. All right, let's do this. That's it. I'm sorry?
I said, how cool is that? I've never seen you guys
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We pull out more trash than we do treasure, but at the end of the day, it's exercise, you know.
And so many people are so thankful when you find something.
Well, I wish everybody, so not everybody pulls the trash out. A lot of them will leave it.
Oh, yeah.
So if we can get everybody to pull the garbage out, it'd be great.
Normally when I'm here, I'm always carrying a bag, but I was late and ran.
Yeah.
I can't believe the people here are the holes. Like, it makes me so angry.
Yep.
But they see most of this just got here for a month.
Yeah. Well, this is my first time here this year. I'm usually down the main beaches north of here or south of here, but I can't believe how much sand is on here now from the storms.
Yes, because last year, well, that one really bad hurricane kind of separated it out here, and it was so narrow, but now it looks almost normal again.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Huh?
But this is the biggest you're going to see it. I mean, as you
Yeah, I know. I've never. I mean, I've been out here before, but I've never seen it like this. This is high.
Yeah, very
So.
nice. When I was coming from the other side, I had to take I live on Jacaranda, and the
Okay.
road is flooded, so I had to bring my car to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it looks like somebody painted a picture. It's just so pretty.
I was in knee-deep water walking out here this morning. It's crazy how much water is
Going
back
those
there.
paths,
Yeah.
I'm not going down there. I don't
Yeah.
know what's in there. I'm not.
There's a lot of water, I can tell you that much.
If there was a snake, like, I'd be flying. You see me with a gull.
Yeah. Who are you guys playing today?
Like,
Good luck.
we hate.
Happy Sunday.
Thank you. We're still undefeated. Aaron Rodgers got a haircut.
You're undefeated for another, what, I don't know, 4 hours?
And we have one of our guys that's talking trash.
Yeah, they always do.
Are you a Buck fan?
No, I'm a New York Jets fan. I'm from New York originally. I root for the Bucks, obviously, but I don't watch the NFL as much. I'm more into college,
Yeah, a
so
lot of people are.
yeah, college. It's just the excitement, the energy. You know, it's no nonsense, hard-nosed football, and that's what I like. This
Yeah,
NFL
they do
stuff
that
is just.
more and more often.
So I'd rather spend Saturday on the couch with some potato chips and a Pepsi than sitting at home on a Sunday eating wings and drinking beer. It's not my style.
I grew up by Green Bay, and so it's in your blood, and we have season tickets, so
Yeah.
we sure hate the Vikings. I think I gotta go to Bartels to watch the game. It's not on local.
Yeah.
I set the DVR before I left Wisconsin, but I could only get this one game, so
Well, good luck finding your game.
thank you.
There's a lot of Green Bay bars down in
Yeah,
Sarasota,
there's
so
Green Bay.
yeah. So you won't have trouble finding a place to watch it. You may have trouble finding a place to sit.
I can sit on the beach. I can sit.
You have a great day, ma'am. All right. Sorry about that, folks. We'll never turn down a conversation with somebody on the beach, especially nice folks like that lady was. So here's what initially got my attention, which is a solid 29. We're going to go ahead and call that a quarter. But if you saw my video the other day, yesterday to be exact, the quarter signal was actually a bicentennial $50. So, man, this sand is wet. Jeez Louise. So they're not always going to be quarters, even though they're usually quarters. This is one tore up from the floor up quarter. Like, man, I don't even know if this is spendable anymore. All right, so it is an eagleback. And I'm going to try and find a date which doesn't look, there we go, 1993 eagleback. So I'll take that. That was loud. That thing there woke me up. Plus I was on a solid sprint. I don't know. I was so excited to go back metal detecting on the beach, away from all this deep sand, and that thing just started screaming at me. So, all right, we're gonna get back up here. We're gonna grid. I'm actually going to grid, folks. So one thing I've learned over the past 4 or 5 weeks is, and the only reason why I've learned is because I've gotten away from doing it. I was very religious with gridding. I would not step on a beach until I stopped and looked and said, all right, that's where I'm going to start, and then I'm going to grid from there, whether I went left, right, or in a circle. It didn't really matter, but I gridded. At the end of the day, that's all I did. And my trash to target ratio was tremendous. And then I started doing, I don't know what I was doing, and I started just randomly swinging places. Hold that thought. Got a 14-15 here. 14-15. And it looks like I see iron. Thought I saw iron. Probably bottle from like a bottle cap. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. Let's take a look. The sand is so wet, it's stupid. It is a bottle cap. It's Doritos. So like I was saying, so I've just been randomly walking around, not doing any gridding. And I can tell you that my rings, my coins, my beach treasure, I mean, with the exception of bottle caps, my ratio is plummeted. So let's just say I go out for 2 hours a day and I come across a target. There we go. Figure I come across a target every 2 minutes, right? So I'm going from 60 targets in a 2 hour span to where I'm finding one target every 10 minutes to where I'm going from 60 targets down to, I don't know, 30, 20. So 6, 12. Yeah, so between 12 and 20 targets. And they're not quality targets. Okay? So I've left Rob in that spot where he's at now for about an hour and a half. And he is still gridding. And every time I turn around, homeboy is digging a hole. Granted, he's digging a hole to China. He's digging holes that I'm not. So, with that being said, his catch rate or his find rate is going to be better than mine because he's cleaning out one small area instead of just randomly looking through whatever that was fell out. So let's find it. I don't know what it was, but it was in a scoop. Here it is. What is this? What is that? Oh, it's a zipper pull. Okay. A little zipper pull. So, yeah, I've learned that gridding is going to be your friend 100% of the time. Now, you can't just grid in a random area, right? So, here I am on a beach with no bathrooms, no concession stands, no nothing. But the reason why I'm gridding right here as my starting point instead of over there when I first started was because of that giant sand walkway entrance. 90% of the people that come onto this beach are coming in from right here. Whether they go left or right, excuse me, I have no idea. Nor do I care, because all I know is that I'm just going to grid this area here. And so I'm on the right side of the entrance, as you can tell, right? This is the right side. I'm going to grid up and down, and I'm going to go that way. And I'll do this for probably another hour, and then I'm going to get out of here, because this beach is sanded in. Big time. Big time. I've already gone too far. Now I'm going to drop my scoop, and then I'm going to start my grid from here. And I'll go to the sand push-in line before it gets sanded in, I guess, and that's where we'll go. I can't tell, but hopefully you guys can see the water. I really don't like digging ones, but this is so close to the surface, I'm just going to dig it. It's a one. I don't like digging ones. So I know I dig everything, and that's a lie. I don't dig ones. There it is. No, that was, there it is. And it's because they're always foil. And I like getting everything out of the water, out of the sand, but there's just so many ones. Thankfully, I haven't run across many today. I think that was my only one so far today that I've run across that I had to dig. All right, let's get you back up to the water, hopefully. deep 6. Where'd you go? Turn my sensitivity up. Yeah, I got my sensitivity up now. Who knows how deep I'm going to be going. I don't even know if the machine is stable with my sensitivity this high. I've got my sensitivity at 25. I have no idea how stable the machine's going to be at that high of a sensitivity. But there's nothing else going on. Maybe I should let me slow my swing speed down too. Let's do that. No idea. I mean, there's targets everywhere here, but it's so deep that you could barely hear them. I got my coil on the sand too. Oh, let me show you. Like, I'm not even picking my coil up off the sand. I'm just riding the sand. There's a 7 here. There's an 11, an 8. I mean, just 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like, all right, there's a target here. It's a 14, 33. I mean, this thing doesn't know what to do. I don't want to dig it, but I'm going to, just because I'm curious as hell now. How deep is this target going to be? And it's bringing up as a 10. Initially I hit it at a 9. It's showing a 6 in here. Oh, there's iron there. What is that? I don't know what's going on here, guys. I really don't. I'm like at a loss. This is crazy. This is absolutely freaking bananas. I don't even know where to begin. I tell you what, I am going to begin by digging or by filling this hole back in. We're going to start with that, and we're going to stay away from targets that are at least a foot down, unless it's really blowing my eardrums off. I'm not going to mess with it. Jeez. Get you back up. Yeah, I think my machine's just very unstable. Bring the sensitivity back down. Sensitivity was way too high. That might be right. That might be a reason why too. Oh boy. Alright guys, I'm going to keep you on for about another 10 more minutes, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm going to stick around and film, but did I ever turn this camera off? Holy smokes. That battery is going to be shot. I'm gonna stick around and try and film a video out here, but I don't wanna. Here's an 18 through 20. So this is gonna be my last target for you guys, and then I'm gonna try and film a video. Because I got to dig deep into these holes, and it's very hard to do it with the camera that's shaking on my chest. I'm trying to keep the quality of the picture good for you guys, but it's real hard to do. And I just want to dig. If I got to dig 100 feet to get targets, I want to be able to dig and not worry about a shaky camera feed. But the signal sounds pretty good. Oh, it did. Not anymore. Not anymore. Did that do it? That did it. It's 18 out of the hole. All right, let's see what this 18 does. Sorry, guys. All right. I know you can't see this thing yet. I get it. But it's a rivet. These things are so small. I'm going to be putting out a video on why you need one of these pinpointers at the beach. Because if you don't have a pinpointer at the beach, you're not going to find rivets or earrings and things like that. So, all right. Listen, I appreciate you sticking around. Sorry it wasn't the greatest of days. The beach is sanded in. But that very first find was a ring, the highlight of the live stream, unfortunately. But there'll be more to come. I appreciate you joining me this early Sunday morning. And until next week, I'm Jose from beautiful freaking Tampa Bay. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Stay out of trouble. See you later, my friend.